What's up, guys? This is Keith Kelfis with the Window Cleaning Blueprint. I'm here with
Eric Kelly, Canadian Pro Clean.
Eric Kelly, Canadian Pro Clean, and
Jason Hatch with the Genie Des Moines.
Jason Hatch, Window Genie Des Moines. And we're at the Automate Grow Sell live experience event. Joshua Latimer, everybody's here. Whole mastermind group. It's awesome. But anyways, we're talking about automating the sales and marketing in our service business. And so you're using Responsibid. I recently got hooked up on Responsibid, and you're actually taking me inside of the platform right now and showing me how this all works, because you're closing jobs like you're doing things.
Yeah.
Talk about that for a second. Here's a Responsibid. Kurt Kempton created this, and I'm excited, dude.
The number one thing I learned when I was getting into the business is you have time. We can't reclaim our time. We can reclaim our money. What's most valuable? Your time. So the problem is I'm the doer and I'm the salesman. So how do you sell the job while you're doing the job? And I had this whole struggle of I need to go bid the job.
For the record, this guy has a six-figure window cleaning business. He's doing soft washing. He's crushing it. His average ticket price is
$907 on residential.
$907 is his average ticket price. So that's why you should listen to him. He's a cool guy, but listen.
So what I realized is I only have so much time in the day. Now, you have to change your mindset, because a lot of small business service owners, they go, well, quotes are good, estimates are good, but they don't guarantee me money. Change your mindset, because the reality is if you think about your estimates like this, estimates make me money, right? Because if you weren't giving them an estimate, you have no chance, right? So you've increased your chances. And then doing the job guarantees you the money. All right. So if estimates make you money, you got to do them, right? And then if doing the job guarantees you the money, you can collect. So how do you combine the two? And that's where you have a system called Responsibid. And what this does is this adapts. It creates a giant bridge between the Amazon Prime, the Netflix users, the Alexa users, people that want to go on.
This is what it is. This is not a commercial for Responsibid.
No.
This is just a tool to automate your service business. So keep going.
I got turned on to the service by a guy that was a fanatic about it. No sales commission, no sort of kickback, anything. It is such a powerful tool. If you are the guy that does the thing and sells the thing, you need to create a way to multiply yourself. And this is what does it. We've closed over $70,000 in business online without me even visiting the home. Yes, there's things you can do a lot of people are worrying about losing money. There is ways to get around that. You aren't going to lose money. When your customers win, you win. But you have to multiply yourself. And the only way you can do that is creating a virtual representation of how you estimate a job online. So when a housewife is fed up at 10 o'clock at night because her husband has said for 5 weeks he's going to clean the windows, and every weekend he goes, "Oh, I'll get to it next weekend, honey."
You know what's interesting? Can I put you on the spot? When I put the camera on him, you start talking about like a bunch of general stuff, but as soon as I take the camera off you, you get like really deep and start talking about like actionable, tangible, like shit, like the numbers, and I'm like, and I put the camera back on you. Talk about like closing jobs at specific ticket prices, specifically because of the automation and stuff like that. I'm sorry for doing that.
No, that's okay. So ask me a question directly, I'll answer it directly.
Okay, how about this?
Okay.
What percentage of the jobs do you close on autopilot?
34%.
30. He knows the number. Why do you know that number?
Because it tells me on the dashboard.
Because it tells you on the response.
I'll show you mine. Hold on, turn it away. I can't give you all my secrets.
Give me your secrets. Give me.
All right, so zoom in right here. All right, I'm going to cover that. All right, so right here, I can look at my leads by lead source. All right, so I know that of my customers, 27% of them were found through a drop hire. Our close ratio, I'll show you that there. Company average, 34%. Every day when I get up and I look at my computer, I know my company is
all the data all the time.
Every single residential customer gets entered in Responsibid.
Okay.
You can't track, don't enter.
Exactly. Okay, so what is your average ticket price for, say,
$907.
Gutter cleaning?
Oh, for gutter cleaning? Let me show you.
And because of this, you're able to
I'm able to track it. So
close
gutter
more
cleaning
jobs at higher prices.
I That's the whole point. It's not about how much you make, it's about what you're creating. You're creating value for your customer, you're creating jobs for your employees, you're creating income for your family, you're creating a legacy for your children. That's what it's about. It doesn't matter whether you're the $100 cleaning guy. If that's what your market supports, fine. If you're the $900 cleaning guy, it doesn't matter. What is sustainable that creates abundance in the lives of the people around you? That's what it's about.
So you have a purpose.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I can tell you,
Show me how to make some more money.
my average booking. No,
But you're doing soft washing too. So
I am.
You're playing.
We take care of the entire outside of your home. If it's on the
Oh, and
outside,
earlier we learned about like selling packages, and it automatically increases your average ticket price by packaging it. Oh my god, it's amazing.
well, think about it this way: if you like the guy that makes your shirt, wouldn't you want to buy socks from him?
Yes.
So buy socks from him. But you don't know he sells socks until he says, "Hey, you should buy some socks that matches this shirt you just bought from me."
Awesome.
Right?
Dude, I need to do more of these YouTube lives.
All right. So the great thing about Responsibid, I'm not going to tell you everything, but you can mouse over. Some of you are probably going to pause on this and know what I'm doing. I don't really care. The haterade will come on full. But you can look and see what your average ticket price is for gutter cleaning, for window cleaning, for house washing, for landscaping, for paver sealing. Whatever you do, it's super powerful. But if you don't track it, you don't know if you're winning, right? So people may say, oh, I did a really good job cleaning those gutters. You probably did. But if you only charged them $59 and you were there all day, did you win?
No.
No, you didn't. Because the reality
you're
is
charging like how much to do gutters?
we charge a premium because we care about the end result. Now, I say that because I'm not trying to be facetious, right? Like, I'm not trying to say, well, I'm not telling you my price. The reason why I say that is because we care more about the end result, because we have customers that are like, well, I cleaned your
Sunshine
gutter.
windows, $250. $250. I had a hair about what I hear $260.
See, and that's the problem, because in the market, people go, I'll do it for $275, right? Like, it's Price is Right. People do that all the time. Like, 10,001, Bob. If you live by price, you die by the same. Because if you charge $250, what's preventing someone from charging $249? And then someone will come behind him and pay $248. And then it's a race, like he said, a race to zero. And when everybody races to zero, everybody dies. Now you have multiple companies in the unemployment line.
All right. Okay, so you get on Responsibid, you put in all your videos, so you automate
I automate so nobody knows their home better than, right? You know your car better than I do. Mm-hmm. You know your home better than I do. So why am I going to act like I don't know what's going on? Right? So customer gets on, they give me their name, phone number, email, address, all normal stuff. I need to know where to get there, right? And then I ask them very generic questions. How many stories is your home? Do you have gutters? Do you have covers on your gutters? If we're talking about gutter cleaning, roof cleaning, do you have a lot of moss? Would you say it's 50%? And people will if you don't trust your customers to honestly
so it's like a gradient,
right? Then why are you doing business with people you don't trust? Number one thing, trust your customer.
How much do you charge for roof cleaning?
So I charge anywhere between $800 to $2,000, depending on the home.
Okay, and then how many houses that you quote? What's the closing ratio on that? And then what's your customer acquisition cost on that?
I won't tell you my customer acquisition cost, but I will tell you that our close ratio on roof cleaning is 40%.
I'm just playing. No,
this is
awesome
that's okay.
Time,
my customer, because the reason why I don't give you my customer acquisition cost is my market is not the same as yours. I pay $4 a gallon for gas. You think my customer acquisition cost would be different than yours?
Yeah.
That's not an apples to apples comparison, right? Your median home price is going to be a lot less than mine.
That's a good question. What are you super grateful for in the last 12 months?
I am super grateful that I have a partner that supports me in my business. Because honestly, there's days where I come home and I feel like a giant loser. There was a day I had no work booked and I hand out 1,000 flyers and nothing happened. And I came home and I had to look my wife and my 2 sons in the eye and feel like a giant failure, right? And it's when you have a partner that comes alongside you and says, it's okay, just keep going. Just keep doing what you're supposed to do and it'll work out. And it's that little bit I went to bed. I was really depressed. I woke up the next morning and go, okay, I can keep doing this because the life that we live, there's no guarantee of anything, right? Like there is, but there isn't. I could die tomorrow. I could fall off a roof tomorrow, right? What do I have to leave my kids? If I haven't built a business that can run without them, I haven't built anything. I built a job. And too many people build a job. And that's where they learn to hate it. That's where they start arguing with their customers. That's where they get so desperate they start dropping their prices to where it gets horrible. And that's what's called entrepreneurial poverty. And that's unacceptable.
Speaking the truth, ain't you? All right, cool. You're going to show me the inside of your Responsibid dashboard because I'm all signed up on it. I'm going to get plugged into my service business. So, all right, guys, I just want to share that with you. We're at the Automate Grow Sell live experience. Joshua Latimer, Brandon Vaughn, Brian Haggerty, Pat Clark, and
Kurt
Kempton from Responsibid, Tim Kroll. I can keep going. Anyways. And it's been a phenomenal time. The level of conversations and breakthroughs have been absolutely awesome here.
What's that one say? Sorry, I'm reading the comments. I don't do this often, so I just did a quote for the two before me, where fitting on price, so I bid $100 more and I got the job. Good for you. Can you fulfill that? It's okay to bid more, but you have to follow through, because two guys showing up with the same bucket with the same truck, one guy's charging $100 more. You have to differentiate yourself.
Value in super high level customer service?
Possibly.
And that's an awesome question. What are all the things that you and the customer perceive as value and then fulfill on that? Because I'm sure there's a area of stuff that I'm,
This is what I've been learning this year. Perceived value is a personal thing. So I used to think perceived value is how I explain to the customer, but really perceived value for some people, value is they may have been raised in a household where they were raised that you save as much as you can. I mean, it's in our history, in our culture, right? The depressions, the wars, they created sometimes they had to live that way, right? And so it was ingrained, and then their perceived value is the cheapest price is the best because money is important to be controlled. Not saved, not hoarded, but that's their value. Whereas some people perceive value is ease, comfort. For some people, perceived value is the quality at the end of the job. You have to know. Perceived value is the most important thing. But if you don't know whose perceived value it is, you're going to, again, be back in square one. You go, who's my ideal customer? Anybody with a gutter. That's not true. I don't go to anybody with a gutter. I go to people with a gutter that want an online quote, that want the ease of the internet, that want to pay online, that want to book online, that don't want to be there. These are the people that buy Amazon Prime. These are the people that buy Netflix. These are the people that buy HelloFresh, the meal services. They need things done for them without them being there. That's my perceived value.
So part of the perceived value is creating an online, like an experience where they can get a quote and get a price and like go through the whole thing and not have to deal with the friction of dealing with a contractor. That's pretty cool.
The minute you think you're for, the minute you figure out who you're for, you've won.
Awesome. Okay, we're going to jump up out of here and jump on the Responsibid program. Later, guys. I wish you the best, and I'll see you soon.